So I just finished watching episode 46 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and that was the second to last episode in season 2, and I'm gutted that it's nearly over. Man, this season has been absolutely insane. But I have a lot to talk about because a lot did happen in this episode. And one of the things is Mahito is still alive. Well, not really. He got absorbed by Geto, which is something that I actually sort of predicted early on that Geto was going to do. I'm kind of glad about that. But God, it looks painful, bro. When Mahito was actually getting absorbed by Geto, he looked terrified and in pain, and he was scrambling. This fake Geto is a problem, and I feel like Mahito isn't going to be the only person that gets absorbed. Because Choso's there as well. I feel like at some point he might get absorbed, maybe in the next episode. I'm not too sure, but using this Uzumaki technique, Geto can cause a lot of problems. Because when he was using Mahito as a weapon, like that technique, the damage it caused was insane. So yeah, Geto is a problem. But yeah, Choso showed up and essentially said to Geto, "Leave my brother alone," referring to Yuji. So he's convinced that Yuji is his brother. I don't know what that's about. I don't know how they're related blood-wise, if they are, or if Choso's just got like a weird memory in his head. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm sure it will get talked about soon. But it was revealed that the thing that's living inside of Geto's head is Kamo Noritishi. Sorry, I probably pronounced that completely wrong. Or at least that's an iteration of him. The thing that's in his head, the brain thing, that's just one of the versions, if that makes sense. Like the Kamo and the Geto that he's taken over, that's just one of what he's been called. So he could be way, way older than that. That might just be like version 700 of him. We don't know how far back this sorcerer goes. So that's interesting. So we got a little bit of history on what this thing is manipulating Geto, but I don't think that's even close to the full picture. If you don't know, the Kamo that I'm referring to was the one in the backstory in the Blood Wombs, yeah. And he was like the sorcerer in that story, and apparently he's really, really evil. But again, he could have been being manipulated by this thing in Geto's brain, but who knows how old this thing really is. But it was interesting to get that sort of backstory. But Choso was actually putting in work against Geto. Like, the dude can scrap. Ume also got involved in this episode. They are aligned with Sukuna in some sort of way. We saw that a few episodes ago, but also work with Geto. So I don't know if at some point they'll portray Geto when Sukuna comes back, if he ever does. But yeah, they're actually quite powerful using the ice techniques and stuff like that. And Geto said something about leave them alive because we want to keep a messenger. So that's interesting. What the hell does that mean? There's a lot of mysteries. There's some stuff answered in this episode, but there's a lot more mysteries too. I should also mention that Kyoto showed up to save Yuji, which was cool. It's nice to see them again. But the big twist at the end is Yuki Tsukumo is back. You know, the one from the hidden inventory, the woman that spoke to Geto about his values, essentially. She showed up at the end of the episode to confront Geto, and he looked pretty interested. He was like, "Oh shit, like, what are you doing here?" So we don't really know anything about her besides that she was in this flashback and she spoke to Geto when he was deciding what his morals were. So we don't know anything about her power, like her history really. So she's here and she's stepped up and saved Yuji, essentially. So what's going to happen there? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But it's the last episode of season 2 next. I can't wait to see what happens. But yeah, that was a lot. But really interesting episode for sure.